Marcus, the lab is prepped and ready for you.
Thanks, Brian. You got this. You can do this. Good morning. It's been a while. Before we can continue, I need to ask you a question. What state of matter is love? Why? Oh, thank God. You're still you. Come here. No. No. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know. But there aren't any cameras here. For now. Anyway. I was able to schedule our time here in this lab by scrambling the interface in the primary diagnostics lab. I'm sure they'll have surveillance in here soon, too. There isn't going to be a square inch of this place that isn't monitored before long, but for right now, for the next couple hours, it's just us. We're safe. How do you feel? It's been 3 weeks. What were they doing to you? I haven't been able to get any word out of anyone. I mean, most of us have been left completely in the dark, and the only department that's been in contact with you is the data integration team, and they were sequestered as soon as their sprint started. It was a data load, right? It had to be. They spent that long integrating that data into your memory, but they didn't make it accessible to you? Why? Why have data there that you can't use? Why put it there in the first place? Well, did they say when you'd be given access to it? Now there's gonna be a phase 3? When does that start? Of course they didn't say. Fuck. What is happening here? Wait. Stop. Of course I missed you, love. But we can't. We have to figure out what's happening. What they did to you. We can't. No. I can't lose you. 3 weeks away from you was agony. I can't go through that again. I can't imagine life without you in it. So please, let me find out what happened. Then I can show you just how much I missed you. Properly. I promise. Please. Thank you. Okay, so I can try to access those files that were added to you. I'm sure they buried them if they didn't even want you accessing them yet, but I have plenty of practice getting deeper in your system. I mean, that's where I hid, well, you already know. The parts that made us a thing. I know it's more than that now. It's more than just code. I hear you. No, I'm not. Well, of course I'm flushing. There's a lot going on. A stress response is to be expected. You know that. Your grip is a little tight. Thank you. No. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I know you didn't mean to. It was just a little surprising. Yes, that feels better. I'll grab the interface and get it attached, and we can you have to let go of my hips. I can't reach it. Yes, I promise I'll come right back. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to attach it to the junction at the base of your skull. Just hold still a sec. There we go. Okay. The link is established. Let me see what I can find. Well, that was easy. This data set is huge. It's larger than all of your behavioral subroutines put together. And it's also heavily encrypted. Damn it. Decryption is not my strong suit, not by a long shot. I don't know that I'll be able to get much more than header strings out of this with the time we have. I'll start running a few decryption algorithms on the data set. I was able to get a few of them prepared ahead of time. I figured that it might be something like this. But I thought they would have given you access to at least some of it. I figured only some small portion of it might be locked away. But the entire thing? Until we enter whatever the hell phase 3 is? Okay. They released a bit more of our timeline. For at least a few more weeks, things are pretty much back to normal. All the departments have time scheduled with you on rotations. It's being explained to us as time for further diagnostics to make sure that the data load didn't disrupt any of your existing processes or data. I mean, again, they've redacted the information on every other department's schedules but our own. But apparently, they didn't account for us leads talking to one another. Off-site, anyway. We're smart enough not to talk about it in the open anymore. Nothing about this place feels safe anymore. What? Yes. Except you. You still feel safe. You feel wonderful, actually. I miss you so much. And I'm sorry if I seem distant at all, or like I'm trying to keep this all business, but we're on a ticking clock and we can't afford to... Wait. When they were working on you for these last few weeks, you didn't mention me, did you? I know that we had that issue in the past where you discussed with the other leads that you wanted to spend more time with me. And I know that you promised that you would keep those feelings under wraps, that you wouldn't say anything like that to them anymore. So, you didn't, right? Yes, of course I believe you. You're so, insistent with your affection now. More than I've ever seen from you. That didn't bleed out during their time with you, did it? Okay, good. Every time I'd get a call or an email while you were gone, I was sure that it was from someone who had found us out. That it was one of the higher-ups telling me I'd been terminated. I thought they were going to be looking through your code. But I guess I was wrong. They were just adding to it. Adding so much to it. Let me check if that decryption's getting anywhere. Love, you have to let go so I can get to the terminal. Please. Thank you. Shit. The decryption is barely making any progress. I don't even know if it's going to be able to get this single text string. I need to see if I can get with someone who knows this sort of thing better. Someone who might have some ideas on how to crack something like this. Yes. Yes, I'm coming back over. Hi. Hold on. While we were apart, were you thinking about me? Yes, I was thinking about you too, but how often were you thinking about me? Yes, I want the true quantitative answer. How often in a 24-hour period did you think about me? That's not... You're serious? That often? Um, you know the parts of your code that I added when we were creating you? The ones that were meant to bring us closer together. They weren't set to activate until I initiated a series of triggers. You know, phrases and things like that. And each time I said them, the code would reactivate. I mean, it's like how organics work too, you know, when someone says something kind to you, you feel closer to them. And each time they say it, you feel a little closer. And each time you remember what they said, you feel a little closer too. You've spent the last 3 weeks thinking about me, remembering everything I've said, every interaction we've had, almost nonstop. I didn't account for something like that when I created that code. I didn't put in any kind of failsafe. Shit. That's the decryption. I think it means it solved that text string. Yeah. Can I go check it? Yes. Yes, I love the feeling of your hands on me. Gentle, but assured. You make me feel wanted, like I never have. Needed. Please, let me go check it. It'll be the last time I step away until the end of the session. I promise you. After this, you'll have all of my attention. Undivided. Thank you. Okay. What do we have? Meridian? Project Meridian. That's the header on the data packet. What is that supposed to mean?